All right, have and have not fans, we're in the last 5 minutes of the episode. Live stream will start at about 10:01. I just got everything up and running. That way we're good to go. All right, we're almost there. It's okay. It's okay if you missed it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have conflicted feelings about the episode, and I'm about to finish it up myself. So don't worry. I'm probably going to watch it again tomorrow and do an episode review as well, because I was a bit. It pretty much matched my expectations of what I wanted the episode, what I thought the episode would be. But you can still spoil. I'm not gonna lie. Based off the episode itself, the comments on my various videos, as well as tweets I've been getting, my videos pretty much almost predicted the entire episode itself. Like, there weren't that many surprises. We had some good one-liners, but overall, I wasn't really like, oh my god. And all right. Okay, we got 59 people watching. Again, people, if you're tuning in, we will be starting the live stream around 10:01. I do have a caller, and we're going to have a live discussion of the episode. So if you're watching, be sure to share this live stream with all your friends. I want to make this the biggest have and have not live stream on YouTube right now. This is really special. First time I'm able to live stream right after an episode, but here we go. And if you are in the tweets right now, well, excuse me, in the live stream, let me know your thoughts. What did you think of the episode? We're almost finished. Just 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter were pissed that the episode did not start with the car wreck. I had a feeling that it wouldn't, but I didn't think they would have the balls to pull it off. I even put that in my video that I posted earlier about, is Tyler Perry going to play us? And I said in the video that they might save that wreck to the very end, or if they show it in the beginning, it's just going to be brief, because they said in episode 2 that Benny and Mitch would see the wreck and help out. So I'm like, there's no way they would have the wreck at the beginning of the episode like that. So a lot of people were pissed off, very pissed. All right, 60 seconds left. We're about to get this live stream started. So has anybody in the stream actually seen the episode tonight? 'Cause I know a lot of people are telling me they weren't able to watch it. Cable provider cut the channel. What the heck? All right. Hey, Terry, thanks for joining in. Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to rewatch the episode either tonight or in the morning, because I'm really tired, and this episode was kind of predictable, I'm not going to lie. So golly. Okay, guys, it is 10 p.m. It is 10 p.m. Okay, the episode is officially over. I want to get some live chats. Tell me, what did you think of the episode? And it looks like Chandler's calling me now so we can get things started. So I'm going to have Chandler on the line. We're going to be talking and we'll answer some of your questions, all right? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, all right. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you just fine.
Okay. All right. So everybody tuning in, we have Chandler in here, and honestly, I couldn't have picked a better person to join me in the first live stream post Have and Have Not premiere episode. What we're going to do is simply just discuss the episode as a whole, no holding back. And I'm not going to lie, I do feel a bit kind of conflicted, but I want you to lead the conversation on this one, and I'll join in. So if you wanted to just tell me, what were your initial thoughts? Like, how would you rank the episode?
I would have to rank it I don't know, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 sounds about fair. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I'm very happy that I posted that video earlier today around 6 or 7. I didn't. Hey, Terry. Hey, all right. Hey, everybody tuning in. We're literally just discussing. Cool kid, how's it going? We're discussing the episode. In the chat, let us know. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank it? Okay. Now, Chandler, I got to say, I agree. Oh, Vanessa gives it a 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It was pretty much what I expected. People standing around talking, and I feel like what got me, and I got a lot of tweets on this, the fact that they did not open up with the car wreck, even though Angela Robinson said in the interview.
That's what got me.
Yeah.
That's what got me, because when I was watching I was looking at the previews and I was expecting, and it opened up with Justin talking to Jeffrey, and I was like, what the heck?
I know. I just, because I got so many tweets about that nasty cop, and I know Oscar tweeted out, Justin, isn't that sexual harassment? And I literally spilled my drink. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews in the comments right now. I see 7s, 5s, 8s. I see 110, a 7, a 6. Vanessa Jackson, true, they saved the car accident for last. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, okay. Let me talk about one of the positives. Let me talk about one of the positives. I feel like the camera angles and camera work has definitely improved in this episode. I did like that aspect of it. But man, the chats are coming in fast. We got people saying that it was a weak opening. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm going to shut up right now. Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Let's go. Let's go.
I did too. I just thought that, yeah, we got a lot of people just sitting there, standing around talking, and some of the scenes dragged out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think the Justin and Jeffrey scene, even though I liked it, it did drag out a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, this is Jeffrey we're talking about. Like, anytime he's in a scene, it's almost like that old guy or that old woman at your church. I'm from a Baptist church. When they're asked to go up to the front and pray, you got to get ready because you know you're in for a 10 to 20 minute prayer unless they testify in the middle of it. So anytime Jeffrey and Justin are on the screen, I know, and again, I'm not a homophobic like Veronica, let's put it that way, but it does get a bit unsettling when the scene, for one, is a bit, well, really creepy, and then two is even worse when it drags on, and it's like, okay, we know what's going on between them. Why is this being dragged out? Get to the part we want to see, because I feel like the episode.
I was really looking forward to that first scene because I thought, okay, we're going to see what happens in the car wreck, and we're going to get this and that, and we're going to see Veronica, this, and we just got Jeffrey and Justin in the jail. I'm like, oh, okay.
I feel like Jeffrey and Justin in the jail should have been something that would have been like sprinkled throughout the first opening episodes until he got out, you know? Like when we see Jeffrey in jail, he's talking with Candace, Wyatt will come by, but then each episode you have Jeffrey showing up, Justin showing up because you knew what was actually going to happen. You know, like it's like, oh my God, he's going to be dragged out of the room. And it's like, I feel like the Justin scenario would have been stronger if we would have gotten the car wreck first. It would have been like us seeing the intensity and the drama of the car wreck and then seeing this creepy cop gleefully going back to his man just to tell him the events of what occurred. So aside from the lack of the car wreck until the very end, and then Justin and Jeffrey being dragged on as usual, what did you think of the Jim and Catherine and Hannah parts? Let's just talk about the other characters real quick.
Well, the Jim and Catherine, I think you don't want to mess with Catherine.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, I feel like that was one of the strongest parts of the episode.
But you don't want to mess with Jim either, because Jim seems like he's getting ready to set it off too. I think Jim's had enough. He's had enough
because, well, there hasn't been enough to go around. I mean, that physically and metaphorically, like literally, he's been losing everything. And the fact that, you know what I really hate about some of the episodes? And again, I really don't want to use the word hate in reference to this show as opposed to a character. I hate when we get scenes with characters like Justin and whatnot where they're just dragged on forever. But the scenes with the characters I want to see are just so quick and brief.
Because all you saw of Veronica, she was just saying, help, help me, help, help. And that was all you saw. And it was just like, wow, okay.
Yep. Okay, Eric says, I think Tyler's idea was not showing the other characters because this season is about them, not Veronica. That makes sense, but that kind of goes against what I wanted in terms of, okay, have Veronica be out of commission while letting the other characters develop. Character development isn't the same two characters having 10 to 15 minute conversations about the same damn thing every time we see them. Yes, we know that Jeffrey isn't comfortable around Justin. We don't need that stretched out for like the first 5 to 10 minutes of an episode where we want to watch to see what happened in the freaking car wreck. That's why I said this episode has so much to live to. Yeah.
I could not agree more. I could not agree more. And Melissa, she seems fine.
Yep. And it's just, let me just finish that statement. It's like I've said, like you said, there was so much hype built up around this season premiere because it was all about what happened in the car wreck. And to make us sit through like 40 minutes of filler for the most part was just unacceptable to me. I feel like I'm in my emotions right now, and I'm looking at the comments. A lot of people are agreeing right now. What I want to do is definitely rewatch the episode probably tomorrow or maybe around midnight when I've kind of calmed down and watch it with an open mind just to kind of reevaluate. But right now, I just feel like there wasn't enough tension. I feel like this episode just dragged out to the point where I kind of lost interest in the car wreck. That's what I wanted to watch, and then I felt like it just dragged on to the end. It's just like, well, it's the last 5 minutes. They must be saving it for then. It's kind of like it felt too expected, you know? It's just like
I don't even think it was 5 minutes. It was more like a minute and a half.
Bro, I don't even know. It's just, oh God. I mean, I do like this one comment. Veronica was like the wicked witch. I'm melting. Help me. Help me. Okay, that was funnier than almost anything I've seen in the episode. What was Quita doing? You tell me. I ain't going to lie. When she popped up on the screen, I kind of like instantly dropped out of interest. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I just did. I'm like, every time there was a scene with a character that wasn't the car wreck, I almost lost interest aside from Benny and Candace. And anytime it was Jim and Catherine or Catherine and Hannah. But let's go back to a tweet you sent me that really caught my interest about Candace discussing her revenge plot.
When she said her, because they were talking about, Benny said something about Mom wants you to come back, and she's like, no, I'm going to get back at every son of a bitch who ever did anything wrong to me. And she said her, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe she is talking about him.
Yeah, because I'm still getting tweets about how, you know, she blames Hannah for the death of Quincy Jr. And I'm just like, are you really Are you really, really serious right now?
Oh, well, Benny and Hannah still didn't find out about war, so that's still something that you get to see.
Maybe we'll get it in episode 3 when Benny and Hannah confront Candace. Maybe, but it's like I said before. I didn't go into this episode expecting it to be perfect. I just knew, and you knew, and a lot of fans knew, this episode had a lot to live up to in terms of the hype. Not closing or solving that many plot lines, but I understand that season finales, mid-season finales, episode premieres need to establish some setup for what's going to occur within the ending of a season or throughout a season. But to have such, and to be honest, for lack of a better phrase, kind of a weak opening, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of a weak opening, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I do see some chats, Eric. I think people are not giving it a chance because this episode is a setup to what's to come. It was better than last season. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. And yeah, let's get to some of the message here. There's just so many. Okay. Maya Jones, why did they save the car wreck at the end? That really made me mad that they wait till the last minute. Yeah, that's literally what we've been talking about. It's just the fact that we've all been wanting to watch.
This the preview for next week. Did you see the little?
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to do a video breaking that down. Okay, Raphael Livings, but this episode was slow. Anybody tuning in, I'm going through the chats right now because literally how these live streams work is, you know, me and the caller, whoever calls in, we'll discuss our initial thoughts, get to the chats. Because most of these chats are saying the same. I would say about 80% of the chats this episode was weak. Why did they save the car to the last second? Tammy, Candace is unstable-minded. She blames Hannah for Little Q's death. I absolutely agree. And then the fact that Benny's like, you started all of this, but she will not open her eyes. So people in the chat, look, yeah, Candace is in a very dark place in her life. I agree, but she needs to open her eyes to see that little bit of light to understand she's the one who's caused her own darkness. Same thing with Veronica in terms of ripping her family apart. Literally, she's the one who's damaging everything. Okay. But the scene with Wyatt and Anna made me cry, and I don't care about his character, but this really hit me. That was one of the more interesting scenes of the episode, I will admit.
Now, when he said, I saw him, was that the actual priest who did that to him?
Not to my knowledge. I believe Catherine said that the priest was somebody she made disappear. So I feel like seeing that priest in the park.
It just, because when Wyatt said, I saw him, it was like, he talking about the exact same person?
In my mind, yes, but I feel like I definitely need to rewatch that scene because my thought exactly in the finale was when they were walking through the park, that priest just happened to walk between them and Wyatt kept looking back. It just occurred to me like anytime he saw someone that was like a priest or whatever in that wardrobe, he would instantly think back to that incident. It's kind of like, you know, kind of random here, but let's just say you're a little kid in a fire in the house. A firefighter comes in and he's only able to save you while you watch your parents burn up. Anytime you see a firefighter, not that exact same guy, you instantly think back to that night. So I'm just thinking it must be something that's like a reoccurring nightmare in his mind whenever he talks about it.
And even he told Anna, he said, I thought they were all dead. I thought they were all supposed to be dead.
Yeah. Cool Kid says, how do you go from talking about what happened to you when you're younger and then end up having sex? It's all in the emotion, baby. But either way, you think of it this way. With the pacing of the haves and the have-nots, two people can be like, hey, you want to go out for a cheeseburger? Yeah, let's have sex afterwards, and then we'll murder three gangbangers. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. That is hilarious. I couldn't agree more.
Yep. Maya Jones, Candace is robbing people because she's desperate. It goes back to what Warlock said. Yeah, people are stupid when they're desperate.
People are stupid when they're desperate.
Pretty much. Let's see. Cool Kid. Yo, I hated the way Jim talked to David. I think Jim trying to smash his chick. Oh my God, come on. It's just ridiculous. I feel like Jim is like Candace. It's like anytime he's emotionally in a position when he's just not thinking straight, he'll lash out at those closest to him, which is a very, very, very bad thing.
And see, that goes back to what I was saying. When I'm talking about interactions with characters interacting for the first time.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We
Go ahead.
we were so close to seeing Jim and Erica meet, but it didn't happen. But we were so close.
I know, man.
Come on.
Oh.
Let's just have a meet already.
Here's one thing. It was too much of Catherine cutting Jim off. Come on, man. You gotta have to get your own money. It's called a divorce. Two things on that. Number one, it was already established a couple seasons ago after Amanda's death and after Candace extorted the money that the $7.4 million was his alimony. So pretty much after the divorce, Jim would walk out with the clothes on his backs and his life. Jim agreed that was a fair settlement. Not to mention, Celine even said that Jim has his money, not as much as Catherine, but he does have money. So it's just that I don't feel like it's too. I feel like Veronica cutting off Jeffrey in season 2 because he was gay was too much. Catherine cutting off Jim, well, they're older people and they're married, about to get a divorce, so I don't see any problem with that.
I don't either, because that's what divorce pretty much is.
Pretty much. Oh, Raphael. Oh, hang on a second. Raphael Livings, can I call in? Yeah, if you have me on Google Hangouts, go ahead and see if you can call in. We can make this a three-way conversation.
Oh, yeah, I would love to talk to another fan.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to try to get another call on here. And again, if you can make sure you're in a quiet area where everybody can hear you, we'll try to make this happen. So, Raphael Livings.
Are you hearing me okay, Jeremy, by the way?
Yeah, I'm hearing you okay. Hey, everybody listening in, can everybody hear Chandler, the second person on the line, clearly? We want to make sure sound quality is good. And I'm reading through the chats now. You should go back to Celine. I was like, dang. So, Celine, if I'm not mistaken, she wasn't in the episode, but she was mentioned.
Yeah, Catherine said, why don't you go live with Celine?
I don't see why not. She got all those millions of dollars from the child support she's never spent, so David is being a sucker. Oh, David's being the sucker. I couldn't agree more. Okay, Matthew says he can hear us both. This is great. So I'm glad, first of all, that we were able to watch the first episode. The sound quality is good. We got about 60 people watching from what I can see. So this...
60 on my end here.
Oh, there we go. I mean, that's a strong number. It's more than we usually get, so I'm glad for that. Okay, Raphael's going to try to give us a call in a couple minutes, but let's go through some chats. He said there was more than one priest. Thank you. I did not catch that. That actually makes sense, though. Yeah, because, I mean, if they were at a Bible camp, it makes sense that there's more than one, so it's sad for me to say that it makes sense, because I literally don't want to think about that, but Michael's coming back, remember. Oh, go ahead.
Michael's coming back.
That would be nice. Literally, Hannah does need a love interest, just like Benny. Oh gosh.
Oh, one scene I wanted to talk about. Oscar looking at that camera.
He has cameras. Oh, here we go. 1 second. Got Raphael here. Yeah. All I can think about is the Ninja Turtles, but let's see. What about the president-elect? Did he show up? Nope. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can.
All right, Chandler, Raphael. Okay, what we're doing here, we're just having, you already know the game. We're talking about the episode. How would you rank the episode on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 1.
A what? A 1?
A 1. I'm giving it a 1.
Okay, hey, I'm not questioning you of that. If you want to elaborate, why do you feel this episode was a 1 out of 10, with 1 being the lowest?
I would like to know that as well.
I feel that I pretty much feel like we waited 3 months. You could say about to the consider about it, and then it's the episodes usually start where they left off. We see the car crash, then it's bagged on for 55, and then the like into cross some time like the Catherine and Jim thing. Like I love that part. I love
Interesting.
Besides the rest, I feel like it was a drag one. It was a waste of time.
Okay.
Twitter pretty much attacked it. Like I got at least 70 tweets over the episode itself. I'm kind of hurt. Oh, we got somebody from the Philippines. Listen, that's cool. What has me going is the fact that that magazine article said they're picking up exactly where we left off. This is Veronica's actress in a magazine article. Her first interview during the hiatus. Remember, we haven't seen Veronica in any trailers. We haven't seen Veronica in any photos. And then the first piece of media attention was in this magazine. And for her to say, you know what? We're going to pick up exactly where it left off. Firefighters going to help out. I mean, that definitely knocked off some points for me. Like, I literally would give it about a 6 or a 7 out of 10. A 1, I feel like the people who give the episode the lowest scores are the ones who didn't want to see Veronica die, but we didn't find out anything until like the last couple of minutes. It's just like, tune in next week.
That's just it. We don't know if Veronica's dead or not.
Wasn't she screaming in the car?
Well, she can help.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it. I did hear her scream in the car, but not, well, she screamed pretty much saying that she's alive, but.
Right. And that's it. I also feel like, yeah, the one was kind of maybe not so, I was maybe being too mean, but I just feel like they talked about things that we didn't really care about. Like, yeah, Candace going to get back, we know all that. That's part of the season. For Candace to get back at everybody.
Yeah.
We do that. I feel like the whole Jim and Catherine thing, that's kind of exciting. But when the ratings are going to be in tomorrow night, they're going to be sky high in the high millions. Like, they're going to be up there. And people didn't get to see what they wanted to. They're going to be like, okay, he go in until season finale. So, like, it's going to drag it on for so long.
Yeah.
Now, the next episode is about Benny and Mitch helping out Veronica or whatever, or helping out from an accident, which is the only accident that's going on.
Exactly.
So, like, it's kind of predictable. So, but I just feel like, why make us wait? And
Hey, you kind of breaking up there? Yeah, it's just like everybody's saying the same thing, and I agree. Like, you shouldn't hype it up saying that we're going to pick up exactly where we left off when it's not until the second episode when we're really going to focus on the accident.
Yeah, you know, that was...
And I agree, because they literally
said
what we picked up. That wasn't true. You know? Like, that left us disappointed, and that's not what we wanted to see. America's mad.
Yep.
Like, we all are upset. Like, we have to wait until next Tuesday night, a whole week, to get back, and maybe we might get it. Because, remind you, he dragged Candace in a baby situation on for a really long time.
I agree. And Chandler, just to pick up where you left off, I feel like it was to throw us off, but I'm going to be honest here. I feel like they spent enough time over the hiatus throwing us off by not showing us any Veronica or Angela Robinson whatsoever, making us feel like, okay, in the premiere episode, we're actually going to look into this to actually see more about the accident, to kind of leave us hanging in terms of, you know, oh, we see her in the car, but we don't know how she's going to get out. Is she going to get out alive? But to save it for like the last couple of minutes and making us sit for like 45 minutes or nothing, I feel like that's what's going to piss off a lot of people. And I actually agree that this episode is going to get high ratings because people tuned in to see what happened. But I feel like the reviews are going to be low for the episode, but the ratings will be high. So I'm questioning, next week might be high because obviously the focus is the, you know, Benny and Mitch helping out with the accident. But at the same time, I feel like he's kind of dampened people's faith in this season already. Now, I don't want to say too much bad about it, but I'm just saying that as a whole, a lot of people are coming away disappointed from this.
Yeah. Jeremy, I can't hear Raphael as well as I'd like to, so is there a way we could make that better?
Let me check on that. Let's see here. Hey, Raphael, are you using a phone or computer right now? Pretty sure it's a video call. Can you hear me on that end?
Can you still hear him?
Nah. I'm going to disconnect.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, okay. All right. But,
I mean, I like him. I agree with him. I just found it a bit odd that you ranked it 1 out of 10. That's a bit odd.
See, here's the way I think about it. When I look at the actual, when I actually think about the episode ratings, I look at it to 10, of course, being perfect. Points get knocked off when expectations aren't met, especially when they advertise things in a certain manner. But there were some good setup scenes in the episode, so I definitely wouldn't give it a 1, though. I would say more than a 5, but far from a 10. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see some messages like Brian saying, I disagree. That's what soaps are. They drag stuff out. True, but at the same time, I feel like you really shouldn't promote something like that only to have us, kind of disappointed, and especially in the first episode. Like I said before, I wasn't looking for everything to be wrapped up in one episode. That's not what season premieres are for, but I don't think you should get our hopes up for this and then just, I don't know, it's just, oh gosh. Okay, well.
The way I look at it, season premiere, right, they're great, it's great when we get a lot of questions answered, but mostly a season premiere is a setup to what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We get, yeah.
Yep. I do see some interesting chats like from, Okay, I hope they give Hannah more of a storyline this season. Maybe we can find out about Candace's father. Yes, that is the main thing, because in episode 4, Hannah is supposed to reveal a deep, dark secret. So hopefully we get some information about Candace's father. Some interesting ones here. Let's see. I did see one I want to get to. Eric.
Before you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Before you say this, I want to get your thoughts on something. Benny, I hope he watches his back.
God, yes.
He plays his cards wisely. I hope he plays his cards wisely. And very wisely. Because he's dealing with some people that you don't want to mess with them.
Anything with the tagline Malone in it, you better watch out. Yep. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement there. And let's see here. No, I'm not mad. I like Cavs. Oh, yeah, Eric. I think Veronica will live but might get burned and will have plastic surgery off screen. I would definitely like that. It'll definitely show some. I feel like it'll be like a Two-Face from Batman kind of scenario, where it's like you're ugly on the outside. It's like your ugliness on the inside is coming to the outside. Like, don't kill her off, but definitely make her suffer, because she takes pride in her appearance.
I wonder what's going through Veronica's mind at this time. I wonder if she's thinking, I just wonder what her thoughts are.
Likewise. I mean, I feel like she'll be like Jim or Candace when she's in a near-death situation. She'll regret being in the situation, but that probably won't change her character. It'll just make her want revenge when she gets out of there.
Melissa, at the end of the preview, Melissa said the exact same words that Candace said to Quincy when she said, I'm going to sit here and wait for you to die.
Yep.
How ironic is that?
I love it. I just love it when things come around full circle like that. I have people that are messaging us now that are just now tuning into the episode due to time zones. And if you're wondering when they're going to show the wreck, just strap yourself in for a long episode. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, you'll be you're in for a long one.
All I gotta say is I really wish I did order that pizza and those hot wings, because really there wasn't much to talk about. Let me just put it that way. I hate to say it. Let's see here.
What's on for next week?
Yeah. Because I'm definitely going to rewatch it, then do like an episode recap video, but...
Now, do you have any thoughts on the preview that we got for next week?
I do, but oh, hang on a second. It looks like Raphael's trying to call back. I think maybe if we got multiple people on there, that's when the quality goes down. Maybe. I'm just speculating. I don't want to share my thoughts on the preview. It looks promising. That's all I'm saying. But I feel like that deserves.
I've got thoughts, but well, you should do a whole video on preview.
Oh, definitely. Okay, Raphael, can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no problem. All right, if you wanted to pick up where you left off, but what we're doing now, we're not closing up shop here. It's just like, it's just not that much to talk about.
I can't really hear him that well.
Okay. Hey, can you try saying something, see if we can hear you?
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, Chandler, did you hear him that time?
A little better.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just talking about how the episode, people feeling cheated, the fact that the preview does look a bit promising. I feel like, to me, the episode 2 does look better, but I just feel disappointed and cheated because this is kind of what I wanted in this episode, Here's where I want it. And again, I know that I'm not the one that writes the script. I felt like the episode, based off what Angela Robinson said in the interview, the episode should have picked up at the car wreck. Have us see Veronica and Melissa in the ride kind of screaming and whatnot. Then a good cliffhanger would have been Melissa getting out of the car saying, I'm just going to sit here and watch you die. I would have been more satisfied with that. That way the beginning and ending of the episode had your heart racing, because we can watch the first 5 minutes of the show being about the car wreck, kind of get to these other scenes that aren't dragged out. That way it's like, oh wow, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. End it with the car wreck and then move on to next week. Yeah, a couple people even say this episode felt so short because it dragged on in places you really didn't want to go. So what do you think about that?
I agree. I feel like I was watching TV and I looked up, it was 9:50. Well, I should say 8:50. I'm like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we got 3 minutes of the episode of the Veronica situation, and that was it. This season has a lot to live up to. Even the preview they showed for next week, I don't believe that's the whole next week episode. That was a season preview. Again, an extended season preview.
Oh, yeah.
We still don't know what next week is going to even happen or what's in store. Like, so I feel like I'm disappointed, and I'm at Tyler Perry mainly because I feel like he got us. And you said that argument because we didn't learn anything.
Nope.
Like, at all.
Nope.
Whatsoever. So myself, like you got next. You know what I'm saying? So, and we are going to watch. Like, I don't care. I'll be mad today, tomorrow. Come Tuesday, I'm tuned in at 8 o'clock. Got
that right.
It won't make a difference. But yeah, I am disappointed in this episode.
Yep. And that's how these episode previews do. Great gamer, I'm still enjoying pizza. Shut up. I don't want to be rubbed in the face. I could be eating a meat lovers right now. Anyway. Because I ate some darn fish sticks thinking like, look, I'm going to eat a light dinner. That way I'm not like too full so I can't focus on the episode. Truth be told, I could have had a whole banquet and not missed anything in the episode. But anyway, episode previews typically only pick out the nitty gritty, like some of the good stuff. That way it's like, you got to come back next week. I feel like a lot of pissed off people will have to tune in, and they're going to tune in. It's like, well, I sat through 45 minutes of nothing for this car wreck, so I might as well tune in next week when we get some more of it. But, oh my gosh. If they spent...
Keep in mind...
And I'm one of those people.
We have a preview like after the first episode.
Yeah, they just they stretch it out. It's just like watching The Bachelor or something like that. They'll do the first episode, then it's like this season on The Bachelor. They'll just break it down with some various clips throughout the season without really showing us what's happening the next week.
Yeah.
So you gotta tune in for curiosity. Good Lord. All right. Well, when will they show the scene where War got shot? Maddie, the Malones cleaned up Warlock and his crew episodes ago. Warlock is gone. The question is, when is it going to be mentioned again?
Yeah, where have you been?
Yo, y'all need to stop. If one more person say they have peace, I'm shutting this down. Real talk. I don't want to hear it. Anyway.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just mad and hungry. Daniel Wolfhanger, Who is faster, Ebarthon or Candace? First of all, I appreciate you joining the live stream, but this ain't the time for that question. Tammy, why are you laughing, Tammy? That ain't funny. I'm hungry. Anyway. Yeah, I agree, Swab. We need more information about Catherine's family. I couldn't agree more. If you would spend 10 minutes talking about a character's background, I don't care if it's all exposition, I'd be more satisfied than seeing Justin creeping after Jeffrey. All right, I will admit I do like the optimism in the comments about the episode wasn't that bad. Next week would be better. Keep in mind, look, I see somebody who put 3 slices of pizza up in here. Think I'm playing. I will shut this down in a heartbeat and call Domino's. Oh, Destiny, I want pizza. Tammy, I'm warning you. Don't make me block you. Okay. I'll let somebody else. I'll let somebody else. So it looks like Raphael left the call because he lost connection, but that's all right. Yeah, Eric, he did a prank and teased us on purpose. Geneva said, "Can I say spaghetti?"
Did he just lose connection?
Yeah, I think he lost connection, but hey, guys, if you're just tuning in, trust and believe I will definitely be doing more live streams before the next episode next Tuesday because I feel, look, I'm not mad, okay? I see about 20 pizza icons up in here. Y'all think I'm playing. Okay. I'm glad.
I'll tell you this, Jeremy. I'm not eating pizza right now, but I am having bread.
Breadstick. I do have pizza rolls in the freezer. But it's like 10:37. I'm at the point where after this live stream, I'll probably go to sleep, wake up, bright-eyed, bushy-tail, rewatch the episode with an open mind. You know, guys, if you're tuning in and you've been listening from the beginning, I don't mean to rant. I just feel like I speak for a lot of people when I say I do feel a bit cheated right now. So, hang on a second. Got another caller. 1 second. Looks like this is a new one. Okay, let's see if we can connect.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Hopefully the connection's better. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? All right, I see you on the video feed. Can you hear me?
I can't hear anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I see his webcam up and running. All right, if you can hear me, can you say something real quick? Hello? Hello? Okay. All right, I lost connection there. All right, but either way,
anyway, what I was gonna tell you earlier is I wanted to talk about the scene where. What did you think about the scene where Oscar was looking through his cameras and he's like, "Oh, you're not Wyatt."
That scene, I liked it because it was brief. Yet I'm like, okay, I'm glad we're getting some setup there. I feel like that scene. I feel like it's one of those scenes where. It's one of those scenes where I wanted to get a little bit more, but I feel like I got enough to satisfy me to say, you know what? I really want to see what Oscar is planning here. I mean, there isn't too much to say yet, because again, I feel like, all right, everybody who's listening, if you could chat me what you think about this question. Does anybody feel like you didn't really pay attention to everything else in the show because you were so anxious to get to the car wreck? It's like you watched the episode, but you really didn't pay attention to the episode. Is anybody else getting that vibe?
In a way, yes, and in a way, no.
Yeah, because it's my job to pick up on these things, but I feel like it's like I said, since it's the premiere episode, I'm way too hyped. So I did. Thank you. I do say, I see somebody said, please do not say pizza. I'm glad to know that some people are paying attention. Barbecue sauce, LOL. Anyway, I feel like when it comes to actually listening to the episode, like I did pick up on a few things, but the thing about this is like I love to talk about the overall vibe of the episode in the live stream right afterwards. Then, you know, the live stream tomorrow or in breakaway videos, I do mini theories. I did like that we got a brief appearance from Oscar. Maybe I wanted that scene to be a couple minutes longer, but again, I felt like we got just enough to make me say, you know what, I want to see what Oscar's up to. And then the fact that he's like, you're not white, I'm like, Oh, B flat, I paid attention to it all. That's good. No, I paid attention to everything. Okay, guys, now you're semi making me feel bad. It's not my fault. I was distracted by pizza. Okay, is it just me or did Melissa look good? Maybe it's the fact that she was like in control of the situation. Like, I'm just going to sit here and watch you die. To me, that was a bit sexy. I don't know. I feel like this show has made me love crazy women.
She took charge. Is what happened.
Yeah, I feel like I love those powerful women, and I have no idea what to expect in my life now. I just feel so conflicted with this show. And then Veronica's face is just like priceless. I actually see it on Facebook. Oh, it's classic. Oh, somebody says I actually dozed off for a minute and then woke up. I don't blame you. Does anybody feel like there are more commercials than usual, or was that just me?
No. I feel the same way. It just was like you would. Every scene had a commercial after just about.
Yep. Oh, Maddie says Melissa looks crazy. I feel like Kevin Hart. I kind of like crazy women. I don't know why that is. I better watch out. Anyway, let's see. I really want to see a new intro to the show. I knew they weren't going to change the intro just yet because it was all about figuring out what happened to Veronica. But I was a bit like, since they put on the social media pages where they had all the other characters but Veronica, I'm like, are they going to throw us a curveball and take her out of the opening temporarily until we know what's going on? Yeah. Okay. Here's one chat that I actually do like. I love this chat. I think Tyler was trying to show everyone for a little bit, but I also think that was a bad move. Because I get that we want to know what's going on with all these characters, but if you put way too many characters on the screen in one episode, you're not giving any characters enough time to truly show what they're going to do, or you give focus to characters nobody really wants to see that. I feel like I would have. This sounds bad, but I feel like I would have seen more. I would have rather seen more commercials than Justin creeping after Jeffrey. I'm going to be honest here.
Like in creep mode now. He's just this creep that you just can't get rid of.
Yep. Oh, cool kid. Catherine lost some weight. I definitely agree. I'm not saying she was big, but you can just tell like the way she carries herself, the way she's wearing. She's definitely lost some weight there. Destiny said.
Also lost her mind.
True. I mean, hey, when you lose one, you got to lose the other too, right? Instead of calories, you're losing your sanity. Destiny says you like crazy women until you get one. Sad but true. We'll have to see. Valentine's Day is coming up, so who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Terry, David is Candace's dad. No, God, no. Please, no. Delete that. No, don't even go there.
I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear that.
Tammy, stop sending those Z icons for sleep. I'm actually getting sleepy right now because I'm just like, I literally only got 5 hours of sleep, y'all. Hello, Tammy. How's it going? I enjoyed Justin and Jeffrey very freaky. No, God, no. Tammy, wake up. Thank you, Tammy. Hey, thanks for keeping everybody in chat. I don't need all that nonsense. All right. Oh, man. Oh, great gamer. Why are you sending like 50 pizza icons? I'm glad that I'm going to hide that comment. I don't need to see that. Guys, first of all, we're not closing up shop. But real quick, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is great. If I didn't get to your messages, just know that this live chat has blown up. This is great. I love this. Okay, we're 50 minutes in, but I feel great. I feel like this is definitely a great thing to do live streaming after the episode. So David moving in with Erica after only being with her 2 or 3 weeks is a bit unrealistic to me. I definitely agree. But look at the day and age we live in, especially social media. Is it really that unbelievable? Stupid, yes. Unbelievable, no.
It is stupid, but Not at all.
I feel like, okay, let me just say this to the people chatting out there. Think of everything that David has went through with Veronica. He slept with Maggie. She got killed. Think of everything that David has went through. Does it really seem out of the ordinary for him going through what he's been through to actually shack up with the first girl that comes his way? It doesn't really seem that unbelievable, but it is just, wow. I wouldn't say that's the smartest. Again, I just hate it when these characters who have been shown to be very smart, cunning, and calculating make these stupid mistakes.
Does he get married? He get like another woman.
Oh, I agree.
Does he get married? He get like another woman.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading through these chats right now. It's crazy. First of all, so much pizza. That's the main thing. What happens? Oh, here's one thing. David is stupid. He should have stayed with Veronica's crazy self. I'm not saying that he should, but all I'm saying is, it's like some people, like some couples, you know, say that ain't no point in getting no divorce and going to find another woman. I'm going to deal with the same mess with somebody else I'm dealing with now, so I might as well stay with the same woman I'm in a relationship with. I can kind of see that, but at the same time, I feel like nobody could put David through what Veronica put him through. Let's just put it that way.
I don't think anybody could get through what Veronica's done.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, Veronica is she's just raising so much. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, God. Maybe 3 Oh, God. Let's see here. Ooh, God. Okay. How can David be Candace's father? Thank you. That's a good question. Okay. Tyler Perry gave Wyatt a few lines, but it wasn't that interesting to me. Hope his storyline has more substance this season. At least he's out of a coma. Let's just hope that his storyline has more substance in terms of character development rather than substances. Let's just put it that way. Oh, thanks for doing this live chat. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate everybody tuning in. It feels like even if I'm not calling every single one of you, being able to go through some of these chats really makes it feel more interactive. So thanks. Keep it up. Keep it up. Cool kid, Jim trying to sleep with Erica. I would like, can you imagine David and Jim fighting over Erica and she's playing David? That would be hilarious.
Yeah. How do you think that, what do you think would happen there?
I would think if those two got into a fight, Candace would try to manipulate the situation in terms of Erica playing them both. I could see that happening. But in order to give Erica more development and skill, have her play Jim and keep that money to herself. Like, you know, yeah, she's scheming with Candace to get back at David, but let her have her own side operation to show that she really isn't just Candace's stooge or Warlock's main piece. I feel like that would be a great way of having Erica stick around by having her evolve a little bit more into a Candace character and then get to the point where she feels she can go against Candace at some point, get shot down, but it'll definitely give her character more depth, in my opinion.
Yeah, because right now, other than really have no use for her character, except for just that. So yeah, that would be a good development.
Yep, I agree. And oh, Tammy says you can't make a whore into a housewife. Tomato, tomato. But I said like a while ago, I thought that Erica would be best suited to actually get into a legitimate relationship with David, but that was before we found out she was with Warlock, and then the fact that she's just so manipulative and whatnot. I feel like Erica and David would be a good couple, but I feel like maybe that's because I saw too much of a good man in David, and I didn't pay attention to how wicked that Erica was up until that point. I feel like... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You know, David and Erica, who her ex is, you know, what's your ex-fiance's name?
Oh, dang it. Crap. Had a brain freeze there. Oh, Melissa, thanks for tuning in. Good night. Tammy, I appreciate the kind words. Great gamer. Dude, you should come to my house. I ain't going to finish this food today. Thanks for the offer, but the only place I'm going after this computer chair is my bed. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so Erica's ex was Warlock. He's dead. David. I'm trying to let me put it this way. I feel like when Candace slapped Erica, that was definitely a breaking point, especially when we saw Erica like go off to Warlock over the phone. I feel like that was Erica's like declaration of, you know what, I'm tired of being this woman, this whore stooge. I'm ready to do my own thing. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, because I think she was at her. She was at her breaking point.
Oh my god. Okay. Cool Kid says, all right, in response to you can't turn a whore into a housewife. Cool Kid said, then how come Kim Kardashian's a housewife then? I'm not even touching that. I'm not even getting into that subject. Okay. Let's just put it that way. And also, I do see a couple of very nice chats. I'm loving this chat. So glad I'm found you. The have and have not chat is great. Guys, again, please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Be sure to share this channel with your friends and on Twitter, because this is what goes down. Aside from live chats, we actually got a lot of videos, literally almost 400 videos, all have and have not content, be it theories, discussions, whatnot. So please share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay, it's funny how the conversation went from pizza in the chat to turning hoes into housewives. I don't know how this happens, but hey, it's the haves and the have-nots. Anything can happen, right?
You've seen Diary of a Mad Black Woman, right?
Bro, I got the deluxe DVD set. Yes, I've seen the play, the movie. Yeah, yeah.
That's where that came. That's where that line came from. Joe's like, "You can't turn no whore into no house."
Don't do it. She got 2 kids. I know that was from Family Reunion, but I just love Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, Eric. Hey, guys, for those who tuned in and are saying goodbye, thanks for tuning in. Be aware I will definitely be posting videos and more live streams throughout the week. So everybody who's leaving, thanks for coming. Everybody who's still in the game, hey, we're still going strong. Yeah, LaFou Future Nurse, I think they should have did more in the first episode. I agree. Suave, I can't wait to see Veronica's mom. Yes. Let me put it this way. If we get like Candace's dad, Veronica's mom, more backstory on these characters, I think this season could definitely be a strong season. Just because the first episode wasn't everything it was cracked up to be, doesn't mean it's a indicator of how the season's going to be. Let's just put it that way.
Right, because who knows? We might get next week's episode, and we might it might be 10 times better.
Oh yeah, I feel like next week might be so good it'll just blow our minds and we'll forget about this episode. Hey guys, in the chat I'm about to put in a link. This link is going to be for the Have and Have Not Facebook group I have. So the link is coming in now. You should see it there. Go ahead and join the group. I'll add you within the next 24 hours so we can keep the discussion going. Terry says pizza, hoes, and housewife, the next reality show. I believe that. Look at everything that's on TV nowadays. Oh man. Isn't next week called Searching for a Mother's Love? I think.
It is.
Okay. Then I do believe it is a bit promising. I love the comments right now.
That's when Mitch and Benny are gonna supposedly be at the scene of the accident.
Mm-hmm. And let's see here. I love how the comments are kind of transitioning to, I can't wait to see Catherine's brother and sisters. Again, if they go ahead and add in more characters who are connected to the established cast, yeah, I agree. If they give us more development, adding characters who add more depth to the characters we already have are new characters I welcome. When you add in characters who just extend the plot and whatnot to meaningless side stories, I don't really care. It's like playing a video game. All these side quests that are keeping me from finishing the main story, I don't care for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just put it this way. I feel like this is a question I shouldn't ask already because it's only the first episode, but this will be the last question, and we're going to close up shop for tonight. But again, we'll definitely be doing this before the next episode. If you were to gauge this episode and make a prediction, because I do see one good chat here, who do you think would die this season? I know that's a big question for this one episode, but to close things out, who do you think will die this season based off the first episode? Yes, I know the upcoming episodes might give us more evidence, but taking a shot in the dark here.
Wow, I don't even know how to answer that question.
Hey.
Hold on a minute.
No, if you don't have an answer now, I completely understand, because I feel like even I need to rewatch the episode to get a grasp.
My mind's blown. I need to rewatch the episode. I can't get up to that level yet because it just is not tangible for me yet.
Oh snap! We got some chats though. Some say Mitch will die. Some say Melissa will die. I think Oscar Aquita.
I'm just gonna say it's possible. It's possible, Benny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. And just to kind of briefly expand upon that, because we said this time and time again, I would hate to see Benny get killed and have that be the reason that Candace and Hannah get closer together. I would absolutely hate it for that.
Because I would just hate for them to have to, because I would hate for another life to be lost, just for them to have their mother and daughter relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And so let me see here. Benny, then Candace will be devastated and haunted. Could you imagine like Candace having nightmares and stuff like that, and then Hannah be the one to lead her to God? It's just like, because you have a disturbed spirit, you're feeling guilty, and you need to come to God. That would be touching, but I would just hate to see Benny being killed off just so Candace can get her head on right. I would just hate that. And I do see some people saying that they would hate to see that as well. Oh, man. Okay, guys, first of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in for the first live stream right after an episode. I do believe that these will definitely be done more in the future. The first episode wasn't what we were expecting, but it was still watchable. Again, I'm going to go to sleep, get some rest, because, again, I'm running off of 5 hours of sleep. I've no lie, I've been up all day cleaning, editing, recording. I feel like I just need to... I will buy me a pizza tomorrow and watch the episode. Relax, chill out. Maybe it'll change my opinion, but before we closed out, Chandler, are there any closing thoughts on this subject before we close up shop right now?
I do want to say, overall, I am impressed with the episode. I'm not going to knock it, and I'm not going to give it a 1 out of 10. I'm not going to give it 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Raphael, but
yeah, a 1 out of 10 is like nearly unwatchable, and they were definitely. You know what? I think I'm definitely going to wait until maybe tomorrow night or Thursday, and then do. I don't know if I'll do a live stream, but I'll do a video kind of going over not just the ratings for this episode, but also the viewers' reaction to the episode. I think that would be a good move.
Yeah, in the episode, I'm not going to lie. In the episode, we did get a lot. We got a lot of detail.
Yeah, and I see some chat saying it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I'm not saying it was a god-awful episode. Only one person, Raphael, said it was a 1 out of 10. Me and Chandler both gave it around a 7 out of 10 there. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like... Remember how the finale had the scene between, Candace and Hannah at the funeral home? And that was just like jaw-dropping and tearful, like the first 10 to 15 minutes. I didn't get one scene that had me in that same reaction during this episode, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll just have to wait and see what the rest of the season brings.
I want to see what's next for for Broderick too. I want to see if he and Catherine actually going to have a thing.
Ooh, I know. I feel like a lot of us are waiting for the same thing. Hashtag pizza for Jeremy. Yeah. I ought to get Pizza Hut. I ought to get Pizza Hut or Domino's to like sponsor this live stream so I get coupons. That would be cool. All right, well, guys, we're going to set up shop here for the night. This was definitely a blast. I feel like my brain needs a rest just because of the craziness of it all. I feel like a lot of us like burned off a lot of energy waiting for the episode, but then it wasn't what we expected. It wasn't that bad. Will you live stream tomorrow for If Loving You Is Wrong? I might. I don't know, because the fact that
kind of a tight.
It's late.
That's kind of a tight. It comes on, and that would mean you'd be doing a live stream at 11
to midnight, and people got to go to work. Hey guys, if I see a couple people saying, If Loving You Is Wrong, I will definitely do a video on If Loving You Is Wrong. If enough people if enough people tweet me, contact me on the channel, I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it on Wednesday. Would anybody be against me doing like Friday? I feel like Thursday I want to take the day off and do some stuff with the family, but I'll definitely do If Loving You Is Wrong video, but I don't know if I'm doing it right after direct live stream. So with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm taking me a Tylenol and go to sleep, and I will definitely talk with you soon.
Thank you, Jeremy, for letting me join in the live stream. It's always a privilege speaking with you. I love speaking with you about it.
Likewise, Chandler, and again, I'll contact you soon next time we get this thing going, but you have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We're just going to close out shop here. If I didn't answer any questions, I will definitely chat you later. And again, be sure to join the Facebook group. I'm going to put in the chat one more time. Here's the link to the Have and Have Not Facebook group. All you got to do is hit join, and the invitation will be pending. When I wake up, I'll be sure to add all the people that I can to the group. Once you get in the group, put any questions you have. You can post it just like any other Facebook group. Put all your questions, all your thoughts. We can go ahead and discuss them. Everybody, peace out.